Alright, man, peace. You guys, it is March 26th, 2019. After the George Iloka signing, there hasn't really been much going on lately. Robert Quinn is still up in the air. Eric Berry is still up in the air. The DeMarcus Lawrence's contract negotiations are heating up, but pretty much that's still up in the air. So there hasn't really been much going on as of late, but there's been this idea floating around, and I want to talk about it. I want to talk about Rams' former running back, C.J. Anderson. Now, there's been reports coming out saying that he feels disrespected, for a lack of interest in free agency. Teams aren't as interested in him, and there are some people who are like, hey, there's a lack of interest. That means he'll be cheap. We need to pounce on this guy. We need a running back to help out Ezekiel Elliott, to help ease the load. We need to do something. C.J. Anderson, he's a big, thick, he's a in between the tackles type of guy. He's just a big physical runner. Big physical runner. We already have that in Ezekiel Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott is big, physical, can run between the tackles, can run you over. He's great through traffic. We already have that. You guys, we need a change of pace running back. We need something like a Tarik Cohen. Tarik Cohen, or like a Tarik Cohen type of player, running back would be, oh my God. Remember when we had Lance Dunbar? Lance Dunbar in spots, he was the perfect change of pace running back. We need something like that. Someone better than Lance Dunbar, but something along those lines. Someone who can, catch passes out of the backfield. Someone who can, really, devastate the linebacker with his speed. Someone who you can give a couple of tosses to out in the backfield. Someone like that. Someone who's tough enough to handle, maybe 10 carries a game, but someone who has the agility and the speed that can catch passes out the backfield, can get some yards out at the catch, after the catch, and someone who can who's great with tosses and things of that nature, and going horizontally. We need someone like that. Tarik Cohen, man, I wish we had Tarik Cohen, but we need someone who has that type of ability, and I'm thinking we're going to find someone like that in the draft. C.J. Anderson is not that guy. To be quite honest, it's almost redundant if we get a player like him. Okay, we got someone in Ezekiel Elliott who's the best running back in the league, who is very proficient at running over people, running through the tackles, getting those dirty 5-yard runs. We don't need that. That's redundant. We don't need another running back like that. C.J. Anderson is fine. No doubt about it. But we need a change of pace back. We need someone to complement Ezekiel Elliott, not replicate what he already does well. That's what we need. So I'm thinking we're going to find someone like that in the draft. I'm pretty stoked. Hopefully we can find someone decent, maybe in the later, third round or fourth round, someone like that. Because we really do need a change of pace back, because Ezekiel Elliott, his usage rate is, Ezekiel Elliott can do everything on the field. And so his usage rate is incredibly high. He can catch passes out of the backfield. He's a great run blocker. A great blocker out of the backfield. He's a great blocker. He's a great runner. He's very speedy. He has everything. Ezekiel Elliott is the Swiss Army running back in the NFL. He can do everything extremely well. Everything. Any job description or any job that you need a running back can do, that you need him to do, he's going to fulfill it. And so with that blessing comes a curse, high usage rate. And when a high usage rate comes, injury comes, shortening of your career comes. So we need someone who's change of pace, someone we can just throw in there hey, we need you to get the job done. We need you to catch this pass. We need you to get this toss. We need you to run between the tackles sometimes. Someone like you guys remember Brian Westbrook back in the day? for the Philadelphia Eagles, someone like that. Brian Westbrook was one of the most underrated talents in NFL history. He was amazing. In his heyday, he used to score up my Cowboys. I remember him like it was yesterday. So we can find someone like that, or Tarik Cohen. Perfect. But the whole C.J. Anderson talk, you guys, I'm not a fan of it. I don't think his skill set is too redundant. We really don't need that. We already have Ezekiel Elliott. So, yeah, we just need a nice change of pace back. You know, someone who is who's proficient at who has great speed, who's good at catching passes out of the backfield, someone who can really like stretch the field out. That's what we need. All right, you guys. I may come at you with some more news. You can follow me on Instagram, Gerard John 1991. That's JARROD JOHN 1991. Follow your boy on Instagram. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Peace.